welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Raiders Eagles Super Bowl.
Is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA
LXI
It's the Raiders and the Eagles.
61. Super Bowl 61.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Right with the chip there.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Completes this one to Baker. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, ball at the 36. Hurts looking to throw. Completed over the middle.
Sit down, boy.
To the 40-yard line before he
Sit your ass down.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this one does not go far. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Slot receiver headed left. Throwing now, following the turnover. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete.
Shit.
He aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Moore's got it. Has some room to work. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Solo, just fuck off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Fuck offs.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
This playbook's changed.
Play action on first down. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Alright, I'll just assimilate the Super Bowl. Just hope the Raiders walk out champs again. Yeah, it looks like it. Nah. Nope. Alright, hang on. We're not losing the Super Bowl.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but
I don't like this fucking playbook.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Slot man motioned over. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle.
Oh, bullshit. He had that play too, that shit.
No dice on that.
Damn.
Second down.
That's bad.
They are throwing it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he
it bounced in!
From him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th.
It bounced in! Boom! It bounced in! A little trick shot right there. It's a little trick shot. Does it actually hit the post? It does. Yep, it does. It did hit it. Like, does it hit it? Oh, wait. Here's a better look at it right there. So, oh, are you guys? No, I ain't bullshitting. Yep, it clearly hit it. See, look, it hit it. You ain't faking that one. No, sirree, not.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field.
Let's press and play.
And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's on the move. He's keeping it. Oh, no. He lost control of another one. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
All right, come on, Raiders.
It's an option to the left side.
Have a seat, boy.
And the defense defense is all over this one for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Offense to the line for second down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's 5, it looks like, on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Wow, it's free again! And the Raiders get to it! Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Running in the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a... The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return.
Wolf.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance. Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, wow, it's free again! And the Raiders get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders grow their lead off the turnover. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Smith on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. set up shop on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. On the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Wow, it's free again! And the Raiders get to it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Huh? What? Oh, God. You know?
The Raiders making a 3-score game in the 4th. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. After the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that deep. Wow, it's free again! And the Raiders get to it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back.
The Raiders walk out Super Bowl champs, 5 rings. They won it at Atlanta.